Good morning. It is Tuesday and we are on our way here. We got into Oklahoma City last night, had a great dinner with my sister. And silly enough, despite all the videos, we didn't take any pictures, so go figure. It's one of those weird things. So we're in Oklahoma City, but we're heading out today, headed out to Joplin, Missouri to end the day and a lot of stuff in between. Hope you have fun. All right, we start our trip today, always looking for the wacky and the weird on a trip like this, and that's what it's all about, the world's biggest this, the world's biggest that. So we thought the flip-flop the other day, and today we get the soda bottle. Yeah, a really cool structure. It's even got a straw, so that's kind of cool. We are at Pop's Soda Ranch. What we didn't realize is that it's a gas station. But as you can see perhaps on the windows there, all sorts of pop bottles. And so we're gonna go take a look and see if hopefully maybe we can get some sodas for the road, or just at least to see what's up. As we've entered Pop's, we have found pop all over the place. Now when we get to the cooler itself, and everything is sorted by flavor, essentially. So we have like the root beers here and here. We have the lemon limes. We go to the colas, and then the cream sodas, the grapes and the lemons and the pineapples. We have a whole blue raspberry selection, black cherry. Here's the orange cooler. This is the cream soda and fruit. And then we have a few various ones. And nothing against them. We have two A&Ws just kind of stuck over here in the corner. But this is really amazing. You can come here. You can buy your own 6-pack and fill it up to whatever you want. Now, our not necessarily choices here are going to come on this aisle here, what's called So Disgusting. So Disgusting is exactly what it sounds like, because you get flavors you would probably never eat, let alone drink if you could, such as kettle corn and toothpaste. Coffee, that's a possibility for me. Bacon soda, black olive, and so forth. So we are at Pop's and we're having a ball. So we stopped at Pop's, and it's also a full-service diner. We had a phenomenal lunch there, burger and chicken sandwich, and it was really, really good. So if you're down this way in Arcadia, Oklahoma, and you stop by the Pop's Soda Shop, we also got our 6-pack of pop, which we will start imbibing on. But there was also something at the register right here. It's remember the old fidget spinner craze of a few years ago? There's a little fidget thing. It's you'll see these poker chips all over the gift shops, but it's not this one. This one we found out is made by a local kid, 20-year-old. His name is Jackson, and he made these. He designed this himself and made these himself, and this was the first batch of these particular finishes. So I have a collector's item in my hand. So Jackson, if you happen to be watching, we will tell everybody, and hopefully your career is up and above, and we are happy to help out. So onward and upward. Welcome to Chandler, Oklahoma. We're here for a few minutes. The author, Jerry McClanahan, of the book we've been using, the guidebook, lives in this town and says, stop on by, here's my phone number. So we called him. He's running an errand. We're going to check in with him here in a little bit. We're going to go downtown here. We got this classic Phillips 66 sign, and there's the station, all recently restored, so very good. Our next stop in Chandler, Oklahoma takes us to the Route 66 Interpretive Center. And what that really means is it's just very interactive. So if you ever went to, say, the Chicago Museum of Science and Industry and were able to touch all the displays and same basic concept here, but an amazing history of Route 66 here. And it's in the old Chandler Armory, which was, I think, 1927, I think they said was built, decommissioned back in the 90s, and then restored as an interpretive center in 2007. So from a classic standpoint, these are all sandstone bricks, 20 inches thick, and just an amazing piece of architecture on its own, inside and out. Bricks all the way through. This is the old armory. They built a safe in there. They built the building around the safe. Lots of history here. So you'll definitely want to stop by if you're ever in Chandler. We're finishing up here in Chandler, Oklahoma, and we've had a book that we've been using as a guide, a couple of books, of course, in some online form, but this one right here, the Easy 66 Guide for Travelers, 6th edition, which we got on the Santa Monica Pier from Ian Bowen, who was running the stand there, the information stand. We had a great conversation with him, and we are here in Chandler. And by the way, you saw that that's written by Jerry McClanahan. There he is, right there. That's Jerry McClanahan. We're going to stop in for a little visit here. So we're in talking to Jerry McClanahan. This is Jerry right here.
Hello.
Hi. And Jerry, we just want to say simply, let's get to a little closer in here. Hi, how are you?
Yeah, not that close.
Why don't you hold that there, bro?
Not that close.
Fantastic. Perfect.
That's why I don't take selfies.
I'm terrible at it myself. But this book that we've been using is just fantastic. We love this new 6th edition, which came out this year, I believe.
It came out last month.
Fantastic. So we have the latest possible information for taking the Mother Road, and especially the fact that it's got this eastbound information as well as westbound. Since we're going eastbound back to Indiana and capping off in Chicago, we're actually going to drop short a little bit, just so you know. We're going to finish it later this year. But this has been invaluable.
Right,
and your information on this has been just that. On your research, how do you keep up with everything?
Well, I've got spies, and then I look on the internet and see things crop up on Facebook. And then I do my own trips. I'll drive both directions halfway, you know, because I never do it all at once. I break it up into chunks. And sometimes, though, things escape me. Like as you came here to Chandler, you may have saw the giant push pin along the road. They kept that secret. And if I had known about that a month earlier, I could have put it in the book.
Yeah.
So, you know, but there's always construction. I'll tell you about a couple of things in Missouri that are closed overpasses that are causing people problems. I have a website where I post updates, and there's always something. There's always some road work or some new thing or something closed. So yeah.
And we've been using that website from time to time. I see it's got updates, at least just in my general glancing, all the way back to 2017. I don't know when you first published the book, but it sounds about right.
The first published book was 2005.
And so it's, again, it's the Easy 66 Guide. I'm going to open this up clumsily, again, because I'm not a lefty by any stretch. There we go. It's the Easy 66 Guide. Ooh, very, very good, Vanna. Excellent job.
I copied her.
There you go, as you should, I feel, yes. And that's Jerry, and it's got a great little museum here. We're going to have a little conversation, and we'll talk to you later. We've been on the road a little bit since Chandler. Went through a couple of small towns. We'll label those. You'll see the pictures. But we are here in Sapulpa, Oklahoma. And the only reason we're stopping here, there's a museum here called the Heart of Route 66 Auto Museum. We've seen some pictures of this online. It's okay and it's fine. If you're a gearhead, I'm not really. So we've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, as the song goes. So we're not going to stop there, but we did want to stop here for this. A 66-foot tall gas pump. My guess is the world's largest. It's not functional, but it's still cool. Welcome to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Yes, we are. And we are in the Meadow Gold District. Let me find the sign. There it is. Meadow Gold District. You can see a lot of neon on that. All up and down this road, this strip on 11th, is neon, neon, neon. So hopefully we can stick around just long enough to get quite a bit of it. But if you recall, back when we were in Arizona, in Flagstaff, we found a lumberjack. Well, here's his twin brother. All right, there were two lumberjacks originally. One was known as the Muffler Man at one point, but then they sold out to the lumberjacks, and here we go. So we found his twin brother, and we're gonna go up and down and find some fun. So welcome to Tulsa. Welcome to Kansas. We had a fun, long day in Oklahoma, and we are just entering Baxter Springs, Kansas on the border. We'll be in Kansas for about 15 minutes because that's as much as the Mother Road goes through, about 13 miles into Kansas. And then we will be into Missouri where we are staying the night. So have a fantastic day. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you next time.